bigots be crazy and make me insane. I wish they'd all fucking go away, 'cause bigots be crazy.
That's right. So today on Bigots Be Crazy, we got this.
Bigots be
Oh, that's right. The restart.
crazy and make
So we got this video from the Manosphere, and yeah, it's something. It is something. Holy shit! I could not believe it when I when I found this thing. It just, of course, because the algorithm is going through just pretty much anything related to crazy Christian stuff, because that's generally what I look at the most. And this one popped up, and the voice and everything. It's delightful. It's hilarious and idiotic, but it's so fun. I don't know. It's just so funny. I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible that this is out there and this is compelling to people, but it's just really funny to see it in action. So here we go. It's so funny.
Boy, wake up to reality. The world is changing before your eyes, and men are getting weaker by the day. Why? The modern world is full of traps to break men down
What the
and
hell is?
keep them
Hold on.
far away from.
What is his voice? And first he just starts out with, "Boy, if you want to be a man." Like, it's so weird. Oh my god, it's just so
their
funny.
potential. As a result, most guys have low
What are these
confidence and
videos?
low testosterone. However, there are some men that have unbreakable confidence. They enjoy crushing obstacles and handle any problem. And I will help you become one of those men. In this video, we will go over 11 things that destroy your confidence. Number 1, mental conditioning. Most guys are conditioned for failure
It
ever
sounds like
since childhood.
it sounds like like almost like the guy in Mortal Kombat or something. You know, so it sounds crazy. So low. Okay, so mental conditioning. All right, so we're programmed from birth to lose without knowing it. Okay, good God, this is just
Programmed to lose without even knowing it. It is the sad reality. I
how.
will tell you a shocking story about how it works. Listen. In many countries, baby elephants get a small rope tied around their leg. This rope prevents them from escaping and running away. As the elephant grows older, he becomes one of the most powerful creatures on the planet, and he could easily break free from that little rope. However, the adult has already been conditioned to believe it's impossible to break free, so
How did
he
they do
doesn't even
that?
try to
What?
fight it.
They
No
just
matter
like
how
told him.
powerful the
They just explained it really hard. Like, like, look, dude, this is impossible to break, Mr. Elephant. So don't try to get out. Don't try to get out. Okay. And then he's like, oh shit, it's impossible. You said, okay. Well, then I guess I won't even try. Then I won't. I've been conditioned from birth to believe that I can. What the fuck? How is this? How does this analogous at all? Like, what is happening here? This is crazy.
elephants become, they never escape. You see, even the strongest beast can be broken by mental conditioning. That's how effective it is. Humans are no different. Like the elephant, you've been conditioned for failure by teachers, society, the news, maybe even by your own parents. People get conditioned into limiting beliefs, and that leads to low confidence. To break free, you must analyze yourself. What are limiting beliefs you have? Who made you
Okay,
believe
so
them? What you
credit
think
where credit's due. I don't like the because he's coming at this from obviously the most incorrect angle possible. But yeah, I mean, you don't want to be thinking poorly about yourself all the time, and that's not a good thing, and negative self-talk and stuff like that. But that's all like self-love type shit that they're so against, which is so funny. That it's like, oh no, give yourself self-love. Don't have limiting beliefs about yourself. It's funny how they cherry pick, stuff from like psychology and whatnot, but then like twist it into this like weird toxic masculine shit, where it's like you have to be, because that's the thing. Like I think a lot of people don't realize that the toxic part is like you feeling like you have to be masculine, like almost like what this guy is trying to get all the people that watch its video to feel like, oh man, I gotta be more manly. That's what makes it toxic. Because if you're not that way, you just aren't that way, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. But like, so this is still good, even just for regular people that just want self-love. It's like, yeah, don't have limiting beliefs. Don't sit there and be down on yourself and say you can't do it over and over. And that's just not good for anybody. But at the same time, don't do it because of this shit. Don't do it because you feel like you need to be more manly. That's not the right way to go there.
Figure that out. You can break the chains of conditioning and reprogram your mind for success. More videos about how to control your own mind will be made in the future. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss them.
Oh yeah.
Number 2.
And you guys can like and subscribe, and smash that like button or whatever. Yeah, tell your friends about the show. Anyway, all right.
Social media. After mental conditioning, social media might be the biggest confidence killers in the modern world. Think about it. You only see people living their best life online, making more money and getting girls. Everyone always seems to be doing better than you. It makes you feel like trash. What? The reality.
See, that's you're already doing social media wrong. Like, what? Like, why does it make you feel like trash to see other people like happy and stuff like that? Who gives a shit? Just like live your fucking life, be happy. Who cares? And this, like, it seems like, yeah, because like what it seems like he's going into next is saying that everybody just lies and just pretends to always be okay. That's not true. A lot of us like go to social media for support. And we will say when we're struggling with the thing and get the support from our friends and stuff. They're not doing this like, oh, I'm only pretending to be happy. That may be in your little weird world of, trying to look like the most masculine and I'm toughest and that gets all the girls. And, but like for most of us, we're just having fun on the internet. Holy shit. It's fucking weird, man.
No one shares their bad side on social media. They only show highlights or even use fakery to flex. It is a fake reality. You can draw its...
Did you say fakery? They use fakery. It's like trickery, but it's fake. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
From it, but never let it impact your confidence. Number 3. Adult content. When you are fapping and watching adult content, you are watching another guy having sex with a woman.
Like what is the no fap thing? Like I know that like I know that like no fap is like, where you don't masturbate or whatever, right? I didn't hear it. I've never heard it called fapping though. You fapping, bro? You been fapping? You better quit fapping. That just sounds weird.
Be embarrassed if a cat walked into your room while you're watching it. That's how embarrassing it is.
No, I'm not.
Number 4, cancel culture. In the modern and feminized world, it's hard for a man to unapologetically be a man. Most guys get shamed over and over again until they change their minds or become afraid to...
It's not for being a man. It's for being a fucking dick, man. That's why you get shamed. You get shamed for being a fucking asshole. Probably because you're watching too many of these stupid videos. Jeez,
speak their mind. Their confidence gets broken.
What's these videos?
A man should never apologize for being a man.
Pathetic. How are you like not? How do you not see that you sound like a fucking He-Man villain, but with a lower voice? Like actually, He-Man's a terrible example there. But you sound like a villain of some sort. I don't know, Dr. Doom. I don't know. Take a pick. Jesus.
And if you have your own ambition, goals, and desires, there is no reason to feel bad about it. Remember that the world around you is trying to feminize you and break your masculinity. Do not allow...
Hold on, you're allowed to be like like nobody's saying you can't be anything, man. You just don't be a dick. Like if your beliefs are like harmful to other people, yeah, we're gonna say no. Like we're gonna say, okay, well, that's a fucking stupid thing to think, and yeah, shame's gonna come your way. But it's geez Louise, it's only because of the behavior. It's not because of like who you are. It's like because your beliefs are harmful to other people.
Allow them to have their way. Number 5. Neglecting your appearance. Many guys don't care about how they look.
Yeah, there's
they
just
skip the barber or
Ethan Klein. He looks good. What are you talking about? That's a rocking shirt. What? And those shorts? Are you kidding? Like, I see like tons of fucking I don't know, like guys that he probably would think are awesome or whatever, wearing these exact shorts, you know, like like the pink short. I don't wear shorts myself ever, but you know, it's if who cares, you know? But that shirt's banging, man. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. That's fucking, you know, only Ethan Klein can pull that shit off, you know. And as far as I can tell, if the more you can pull off, the cooler you are. I feel like that's, you know, how that works, right? If you have to stay within this little manly box of like what you look like, you're not as cool. Like, I'm sorry, you're just not, man. I didn't make the rules, okay? That's you know.
Often and dress poorly. It's crucial to understand that when you neglect your appearance, you're
course,
effectively
Damon.
disrespecting yourself. Although it might seem like a superficial aspect,
So in other
taking
words,
good
just
care of your looks
being poor most of the time, you know, that's what I'd say. Like, take care of your appearance and everything. You can do your best, but like, you know, if you're raised on like poor people food, yeah, you're probably not going to have like even a chance a lot of times, you know, because the food is just so bad on the low end of the spectrum. You're just poor shaming at that point, you know.
can actually do a lot to boost your self-confidence. Number 6, terrible
Is he
body
showing?
posture.
Hold on. Is she showing clips from American Psycho? Like, that's who you want to be. You want to be the American Psycho. Yeah. Gotta, you know, that's manly right there.
Since
Being
ancient
psycho.
times, it's been ingrained in humans to scan their surroundings for danger constantly. Body language was a crucial indicator of whether a man was difficult to
Wouldn't that mean that you'd be like lower, like down more on the ground, like hunched over, like hiding, but like also being aware and looking around and stuff? Like, how does good posture have anything to do with being aware of danger around you? Like, you just stand up like that when you're like aware of danger. Like, in order, I'm more aware of danger up here, you know, because of my posture. What the fuck are you talking about?
read. It drew women to you and earned the respect of men. Nothing has changed. We still judge others by body language, even though most people don't even realize it.
What was
When
the
you have
Hannibal
weak
Lecter?
and slumping
What is it
body
with the
language,
serial
others
killer?
will
He keeps on showing like killers and stuff. What is this? Like, does he think that's cool? Like, that's jeez
see
Louise.
you as a weaker man. But
What?
more importantly, you will subconsciously see yourself as a weaker man instead of a warrior. Number 7,
A
win.
warrior.
It's
That's how I
impossible
want to
to
be
have
seen, like
any
a fucking
confidence
warrior.
if you only
Weirdo.
lose. You must win more than you lose. Losses are inevitable. They will come your way. But you must do everything in your power to rack up wins. When
What?
you accomplish things, you will earn your own respect. And this results in an increase of confidence. Number 8,
How do you
making
just decide
excuses.
to win more? Like, I don't even know what that means. That just doesn't mean anything. I guess they're just saying like use confirmation bias to like think that you're winning more than you're losing because the and winning at what? Like, what are you even talking about? We're not in a game here. Like, what are you? This is just life, dude. Like, nobody's playing a fucking competitive game. We're all just trying to live our lives and have fun and be happy. Like, what the fuck? How weird.
I have observed a lot of weak men whining about their life these days, expecting attention and sympathy to be given to them. Pathetic. No man will ever be
Another
confident
pathetic.
if he relies on other people to make him happy or content.
So if a guy like to ever mentions that he's having trouble with anything ever, it's oh he's weak and pathetic. Oh, Jesus Christ.
As said before, losses will come
This is
your
pathetic
way,
right here.
but you must accept responsibility instead of making excuses. Number 9, instant gratification. What comes up
But who are you?
must come
Hold on.
down. If you
What? Who are you to decide what's an excuse and what's like just being honest about a thing that's going on in your life? Like, what? At what point does just explaining what's happening become an excuse? You know, like what? I mean, I can see like if you don't ever take responsibility for anything, okay, fine. But like at the same time, like we can't really decide that for other people. And the way he framed it was, I see other people doing this all the time. right? Which he has no way of like decide, like how do you determine if somebody is making an excuse versus just saying like why things are happening the way they are? Because you can't control a lot of like a lot in life is out of your control, which is why this toxic masculinity shit is so harmful, because it causes you to put all the pressure on yourself, causing yourself more mental anguish instead of just accepting the reality of what, is going wrong in your life, and it just, handling it with stuff. No, you put it all on your shoulders like it's all your fault. That's not good for your confidence. That's not good for anything. You're just gonna feel like shit all the time and probably be angry and then you're not supposed to masturbate either. So, these people are just like ready to explode on so many different levels.
If you seek
Jesus.
short-term pleasure, it comes with a price. That is why you will feel like garbage after binge watching Netflix shows without earning it. Chasing
What?
cheap and easy dopamine always comes.
Hold on. Well, how do you earn watching Netflix video? It's like that's why you feel like, first of all, I don't feel like garbage after I've watched a bunch, like binged a Netflix show. Usually I'm pretty psyched by the end. I'm like, oh man, that was cool. That was a good time right there. Uh but no, he's like, you gotta earn your Netflix view. Like what a stupid thing to say.
Comes with a price, and the price will be paid in full. While delayed gratification has the opposite effect. If you go out for a run in the cold or do a brutal leg day, it won't feel comfortable or sweet in the moment, but you feel amazing after you finish. Confidence will rise when you follow the path of delayed gratification. Number 10,
okay.
breaking promise.
Hold on. Exercise endorphins are good and everything like that, but holy shit, he's making it into something that's like ridiculous at this point. Like, it's just so funny the way he's like, "Oh no, you gotta, watching Netflix is evil because you should be doing leg day." I don't get it. I don't. This makes no sense because it's instant gratification versus like leg day or whatever. I don't know. Like feeling good about your body after doing a bunch of leg day. I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, exercising's fun just for the practice of it, that just makes you feel good, get your blood pumping and everything like that. But I don't really see it as a thing where I don't know. It's some like, I don't really see it as some competitive thing, and earning it and all this. It's just something that's good for you that you do that feels good and is fun.
Promises you made with yourself. Every time you don't do something you planned to do is the moment you lose belief in yourself. And if you don't even believe in yourself, it is impossible to be confident. Make your goals smaller if you have to, but stick to your own promises.
I hate to say it, but I actually agree with him on this one. You should like keep your own promises and not for like so you can be a man or whatever, but like just so you can. It is a good thing to prioritize, like if you like want to do something, like make sure to put your mind to it and keep trying at it, and keep doing it. To be fair though, there are different conditions that people have, like ADHD, where it's really difficult to do just simple tasks a lot of times because it's really hard to get yourself to do it. And as we know, like ADHD is very prevalent in our society. So, I mean, it's, and like he said, like break it up. Like that is actually a good, if you do have ADHD and you have like trouble getting started on tasks and whatnot and completing things. Yeah. Break it up into smaller tasks. Just get up, do whatever, like go in the kitchen, like whatever, you got to do, if you got to do dishes or whatever, just break it up into small pieces, and it makes it a little bit easier if you do have a condition like ADHD or something like that. That is actually good advice, but for completely, the wrong reasons here.
Number 11, taking everything personally. When you find yourself in a situation where someone says or does something that offends you, it's easy to take it personally and let it destroy your confidence. If you want high confidence, it's important to know how to not take things personally. Some people are miserable themselves.
He like worded that weird because it sounded like he was saying, make sure to take everything personally, which is so funny because it's funny because I couldn't tell that was where he was going, because these types of people take everything personally. Like, it's always some affront to their, disrespecting them and stuff, and they puff up and, oh, you disrespecting me, huh? But like now he's saying like, oh, but I don't take anything personally. Bullshit. Shut the fuck. Your whole life is taking everything personally. Otherwise, you wouldn't be doing this video. Jesus.
And they will project it onto you. It makes them feel better about their own situation if they can drag someone else down with them. This will happen more and more often if you are doing good. Don't let it bother you, and don't take it personally. By the way, if you want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button.
I guess that's him.
Until next time.
All right. A little trip into the Manosphere here. And they're clearly like afraid of fucking everything. It's obviously that they're so worried about looking weak and whatnot that it's just hilarious. And then having to put on that fucking weird Viking voice. So stupid and cheesy. Who I don't know who likes this type of stuff. I just don't get it. And so so sad, But thanks for watching. So like and subscribe, share, whatever, all that good stuff. And we'll see you next time. I'm gonna do another video real soon here. So.